Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, we are going to be covering episode 10 of Spy Classroom. As always, we are brought to you by The Anime Show. Make sure to go check them out on Facebook and Instagram. As always, brought to you by an adult beverage of choice. I actually went something a little bit different, still same brand, but it's Cabin Fever. It's a seasonal beer by them.
New Glarus.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, I don't think I've
And
even heard of that one.
it's
Um,
yeah, it's pretty good.
I forgot my water, so that's okay though.
Yep. Lance, can you give us a synopsis for what happened in episode 10?
Sure, it could be a little difficult to explain this one. A lot of little stuff happens that really doesn't shine until the very end. But I guess what really happens in the end is there's a maid named Olivia, and we start finding out that she isn't as who she may seem to be. We made us start to think that she's like a double agent or something like that because she's the one who's trying to get under Mr. UA's I don't know, gullible side or some sorts to make him think that the girls are there for bad reasons. And then we find out at the end that she's got some kind of bombs that she's throwing. So really what happens is just a little bit more of a progression toward protecting Mr. UA from Corpse himself.
Yeah, I'd take that. It was a lot of little things. Nothing like certain parts were kind of not super important, like the event that he hosted, nothing happened.
Yeah, right.
So,
It was literally just a front to put on that he's a political figure and he's still doing things.
mhm.
And I guess maybe the only thing to take away from that party was that Olivia started to think a little bit about Greta and how she was starting to get a little suspicious of her,
Yep.
like why she wasn't doing too many maidly duties or why she wasn't out there getting a lot of other guys' attentions to make this party seem more fun.
Yeah. And then at the end, you have that bracelet or whatever, brooch, I think is what it was.
Oh, yeah, I took that as some kind of necklace of sorts.
Yep. Yep. And it looked expensive. So that's all I can really say.
Expensive, and she made a name mention, and that made me think that she knows that that's coming from some
It's
suspicious
probably
area,
it's probably her area, if I had to
her
guess,
area.
like where she's from.
Right, either from where she came from, or I guess my first impression was like maybe it's like a blood diamond, and like it's coming from
Yep.
some bad background or something.
Could be. One kind of cool thing is you saw Greta and Kraus like pseudo playing chess, but really playing like just drawing out different scenarios. That was kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I like that too. It definitely made the whole mission feel a little bit more like a game, like in a fun way. So I thought that was cool.
Yep. And then I mean not a whole lot really happened in this episode. It was kind of more build up until the very end. And that's
Yeah, like
when uh
yeah, the last couple minutes are really what was important.
yep. Well, do you think Olivia was going to kill Yue, or was he gonna like stab one of the girls?
With
Like the
that
piece of
shard of
glass.
glass.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think her intention was to maybe slit him, and then she'd walk out the door, and then all of a sudden he'd start dying or something, something slowly. And while she wasn't there present or something, one of those slick things that doesn't really happen for like another minute, like he slowly bleeds out or something without him knowing.
Yep. Or it disguises it as a wound, like getting grazed by a bullet or something, and didn't notice it somehow.
Oh, sure, even that. Yeah, that would
So
have been good too.
it'll be interesting. I know she really threw a lot of wrenches and stuff, especially at the end when she's like, "Oh, I knew you were operatives," and then throws a grenade in the room with the four girls.
Right? Yeah, so she's part of something. She's definitely suspicious of to the max, and she's got some lingo she's working with. She's not
Yep.
afraid to blow up an entire room in this mansion,
Yep. Yeah, that room just is gone. And
right?
then she throws another grenade. The hawk catches it and then kind of didn't you think the hawk sacrificed itself or just got hurt?
I don't think they gave us a clear conclusion.
Nope.
Because we just saw it get a little affected by the explosion and it was falling, but we didn't
Yep.
see it like dead, but it's clearly hurt. So
Yep.
what was his name? Like Bernard, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, I knew it started
Yeah.
with a B. I missed what they said. So, and yeah, so I'm really interested. Do you think he's corpse then?
Olivia.
Yes.
At this moment, I am starting to think that she is corpse because she's trying to kill Yue, and she's too suspicious when it comes to spy stuff. So she's
Could
definitely
be.
making us think that she's part of the game somehow.
Yeah, because we find out corpse doesn't use weapons. So
Ooh, okay, that
not saying
contradicts
that
the
women.
grenades.
Well, the grenades were just to get rid of the 4 girls.
Okay, that's true too. But if she was trying to kill Yue with the glass shard, that wouldn't have been a suicide thing unless she left behind some kind of note. Like, usually they were all pushed out of windows. Unless she wanted to make him seem like he slit his throat and then jumped out of a window and blah blah blah. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm interested. I want to know. We only have 2 more episodes left.
Yep.
I think this is going to kind of exit next episode. And then the 12th episode is going to kind of leave us on a cliffhanger for the next mission. I feel like
Yeah,
that's what the route they're going.
I can see that.
Do you have any ideas for the next 2 episodes, or you kind of
The only
agreeing?
I'm agreeing. The only thing I can really think of is I do think Corpse eventually will be captured.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to guess now because we barely even know anything about him and the season's almost over. So maybe he's just got to, maybe he will be in the next season then.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out. Can't wait till next week. Make sure to catch us on our reaction next week on our YouTube channel, or you can check us out on the Anime Show. We also post all of our stuff there. Make sure to check out our affiliate with Right Stuff Anime and get some awesome anime stuff there. Help us out, help yourself out. And make sure to rate, subscribe, and review on our YouTube channel. Have a good one.
All right. Later, guys.